I am the overflow. Abundance flows through me as remembrance, not reward. I activate my dormant DNA for spiritual and energetic evolution. Welcome back, all my emperors and my empresses. Welcome back to BBF Beauty. Holy Spirit, I ask that you be here with us to help us to see the messages that we need to see for our highest growth and for our highest healing. Okay. Hey guys. So we are going to see what Spirit has for us today. I hope that you guys are having a beautiful, wonderful morning. Um, yeah, it's definitely a morning where I am. But I hope that your day is starting off beautiful and in a high vibration. We're just gonna see what we need to be focused on for today. These are just messages to help us on our daily healing walk. You guys can let me know down in the chat where you guys from. And I want to say welcome back to all my returning subscribers and welcome all my new subscribers. Thank you guys all for being here. Please don't forget to like, share the video with somebody you think might, find some value in it as well. We all are, well, most of us are trying to heal and be the best versions of ourselves. And that's just what this is all about. Okay. So we got, you are wealth. Okay. So Spirit want to let y'all know that you guys are wealth. Okay. It's within you. You are the wealth from the divine. Okay. So if you've been feeling like you're in lack of something or in lack of value, Spirit want to remind you that no, you are not. You guys may have, sorry guys, my sinus is a little stopped up this morning. So if y'all hear me sniffling a little bit, it's just because, I just woke up. But it looks like you guys have moved on from some things that could have brought you to a place where you didn't value yourself. Okay, these could have been situations, activities. It could have even been people that were around you that made you feel this way. Okay, but Spirit is reminding you that you are the gift. You are a gift from the divine. Understand that you hold the value within yourself. Okay. Whatever cycles you were in that caused you to feel this lack of abundance or worthiness, those cycles are now closed. Okay. Or Spirit is saying to close up those cycles because you're getting ready to start something new. Okay. That is something new where it's gonna bring you in a lot of very magical energy. Okay, you guys' gifts are being enhanced at this time. Okay, let me see. Let me get something else here for y'all. Yes, some of you guys may make things with your hands. Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, so some of you guys may have felt overworked at some point. Okay, maybe this is why you guys felt like you weren't worthy of anything. This could have been a job that made you feel like this. You were just putting in a lot of effort and you weren't really seeing a return. So let's say if you were working at a job and your goal was to become a supervisor or a manager or something like that, and you've been working at this job for a couple years and it seems like you're not getting noticed. If anything, they're trying to just wear you out, wear you down, giving you the worst hours. Okay, and maybe even changing your work. Like if you started at a certain level, maybe doing paperwork or something, or whatever it was like maybe where you started at had a higher rank, and this job may have even lowered your rank to now what you're doing. So this job or whatever the situation is tried to lower your value, and this could have been what had you guys feeling like you weren't valuable. But Spirit is reminding you, you guys are the wealth. Okay? And to walk away from anything that is not putting you in that energy. If something is devaluing you, it's not for you. Spirit is saying to move on from it. And for some of you guys, this could be some type of relationship. And relationship doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but for some of you, I'm sure this will be. But any romantic or platonic relationship that is causing you to overcompensate for whatever reason, Spirit is saying to move on from this. Okay, this could be a friendship where you're always the one who, let's say, if you guys like to go out and eat, if you are always footing the bill, paying for dinners, lunches, or when you guys go out or go on vacation, this person never has anything to offer and may even be quite ungrateful. Okay? Or if you're in a relationship and you're always the one who's making plans for you guys to do things together, or the communication is more so reliant on you, and if you're calling or if you're showing up for this person, Spirit is saying that to move on from this, because this is mostly what would have you feeling like you're not worthy, because you're constantly looking outside of yourself for validation. Okay? And when you're constantly looking outside of yourself for validation, you're not able to see the worth within yourself. Okay? And now we got go within. Okay? So Spirit wants you guys to dive within, possibly see what kind of wounds you may have had that caused this for you in the past, that may cause you to overgive. Why do you feel like you have to overgive, in order to have connections? Now, this could be something that was developed while you were a child, whatever this was with you. This could be something, Spirit is saying that when you were a child, this was something that did cause you some emotional pain. So maybe you had a parent, a sibling, or someone in your life that made you feel less worthy, okay, and caused for you to always have to show up for them, okay? Show up in a way where you had something to prove. And deep down, this was something that was painful to you since you've been a child, but this could have been something you just kind of learned to live with, and I don't want to say ignored, but possibly not even have been aware of. But as you become an adult and all of these things start to show up in your life, these patterns, you get a chance to see what childhood wounds you have actually been walking with blindly, okay? And that's why Spirit wants you guys to go within. Yeah, because you guys are very valuable. You guys are wealth. Like I said, that came out earlier. Spirit wants you to see the worth within yourself. Okay, because if you don't see it within yourself, no one else is going to be able to see it. And even if no one else is able to see it, or if somebody is able to see it and you're not able to see it in yourself, it's just, it's not still going to work, because then you're going to think this person is lying, and, then they're over trying to compensate and let you know that you do have value. But let's see what else comes out here. Yeah. Spirit is wanting to help you out of this. So this is why this is something Spirit wants you to go within and, look at within yourself. Because this is going to help you come out of a place of helplessness and hurt. Okay? And now we got veggies. add more veggies to your diet. So maybe some of you guys have been kind of slacking on your diet here lately, and Spirit wants you guys to get back to healthier um, diet options. Okay. Uh, yeah, maybe you guys been eating out a lot or just not eating as healthy as you should be. So Spirit is wanting to direct you to more high vibrational foods. Because when you change your diet, it definitely makes you feel better. You are what you eat, and that is the truth. Okay, if you are eating a bunch of potato chips and cookies and a lot of junk food, things that are not really nourishing to you, you're gonna feel weighed down. You're gonna feel less energetic. You might get a rush of energy right after you eat these things, but then for the long haul, you're not feeling a rush of energy. That's why you're constantly eating and snacking on these things throughout the day. With fruits and veggies, these are natural energies that come from the earth, so you're going to be fueled up, your vibration is going to be raised, and you're going to feel it. Okay. Some of you may have even been engaging with an unhealthy karmic feminine. Okay, so this could be a friend for some of you guys, family member, and for you divine masculines, this could even possibly be friend, family, or lover, or something of that nature. But there's a very unhealthy karmic that is in your life. This could even be a mother. Okay, this could be somebody who is religious. Okay, maybe this person is trying to tell you about spirituality, maybe trying to discourage you in some way. Yeah. Whoever this is, this person is watching you very closely, spying on you, seeing what you're doing. It could be finding little things to say to you to kind of make you doubt yourself on this journey or feel a certain way about being on this journey. Okay. Yeah, they could be upset that maybe you also came out of the church like myself. Okay. So this very well could be like a mother, a grandmother, a sister, a best friend that you used to go to church with, or something like that. Even or just a church member, church family member, whatever. This person could be feeling like you're just trying to be rebellious, okay, against God. And they can have a huge misunderstanding of spirituality. Okay, very confused. They're trying to kick up some type of conflict in your life. Okay, and then they want to come in as the savior. So this person could be very well going behind your back, saying certain things about your spirituality, your healing journey to other people, and causing these people to come towards you in an aggressive way. Okay, and then they try to step in like there's some type of savior, like there's some type of person trying to keep the balance, so like let's say they may be gossiping in the church in the church about you being on your spiritual journey, or gossiping to family members about what you're doing, maybe saying, oh, they light candles, they light incense every day, they meditating and whatever. Okay, and then they know that it's making somebody else, whoever this other energy is, feel uncomfortable. Okay, this could be a brother, sister, cousin, family member, old church member. This could even be a pastor that they're saying this to. Okay, and then it's causing this person or these people to come at you aggressively, like, oh, you need to stop doing that. We really care about your spirit and your soul. We don't want you to get caught up in the devil's work, and and it's coming at you very aggressively. Because at the end of the day, it's your choice. And then they may step in like, oh my goodness, see, this is why you should come back to church, because it seemed like ever since you've been doing this spiritual stuff, everything just been going crazy. You know, this is the type of person that will step in and do something like that. You know, throw the rock and hide their hand. So be very aware of this individual. Spirit is saying to move on and move away from whoever this is. Because this is a person who is definitely heavy into manipulation. Okay? And we got vault. Spirit is unlocking gifts. Okay? So Spirit is unlocking some gifts for you guys. And Spirit wants you guys to be in a place where these gifts could actually unlock in a healthy way, okay, and where you're able to grow. Gifts came out earlier as well, so there's a very important gift that is going to be unlocked within you guys, okay. This is going to put you guys at a higher status when it comes to finances. So whatever this gift is going to be directly connected to your financial growth. Okay, you guys are rising stars out here. So some of y'all could be some type of influencer or some type of a public figure of some sort. Okay, and this could be in your local community. This could be online. For most of you guys, this is going to be online, you know, because we have all these different platforms now, and you know, things just seem to take off much different than what they did in the past. You know, in the past it was a certain level of influence that you could have. You have to be part of certain communities. Now everything is a lot different. Okay, so one day you can not be known, and then the next day you got a million people who know who you are. Okay, so whatever this gift is definitely gonna elevate you, elevate people knowing who you are, and also elevate your finances. Okay, all right, yeah, because you guys have persevered through some things in life that could have tried to bring you down. Like I said, for those of you guys who struggle with overgiving and over loving energies, you guys have to persevere through being hurt. All right, and still find your passion, still find the love for yourself within, and also still find the love for whatever this gift is that Spirit is unlocking within you. Okay, so yeah, you guys went through the hard work. This is not something this is not something that you didn't work for. Okay, y'all went through the battle, y'all earned your battle scars, and now you are getting ready to receive your rewards for this. Okay, let's see here. Y'all got the battle wounds to prove it. Okay. Yeah, Spirit is definitely moving you guys towards calmer waters. Just away from people that don't seem to positively support you. Okay. Now, you guys may at this time be wondering where you're gonna be moving to, living at, but Spirit is gonna guide you. There's gonna be an angel that helps you figure this out. So some of you guys may be moving from where you currently are. Okay, y'all could be moving to a different city, just a different place, buying a home. But Spirit is definitely telling you to keep a watchful eye and ask for signs from the divine, because Spirit is definitely going to guide you to where this new place is at. This new place is definitely going to have a connection to your gifts. So if you guys, like let's say if you guys have a gift that involves water or something like that, maybe you'll be moving to like a more beachy community or something like that, you know. Whatever this gift is definitely going to be connected to where you move to. Okay. And we got move out here. It's time to move from your current location. Wow, that's crazy. How move just that is crazy. I literally just looked and seen that. So yeah, you guys are moving. You guys are moving for sure. Okay, Spirit is letting you know Yeah. And this is gonna be a move that you guys may find your divine partner when you move to this new place. It's definitely, some of you guys are going to be moving to like a beach community. Yeah, you guys definitely are going to be moving towards water. Okay. Oh my God. And we got real love. Yeah, once you guys move, this is going to be highly connected to a relationship. So there could be a relationship that you are already in, or some type of connection that you are already in. This is going to develop into a very strong relationship when you make this move. And this is actually real love. This is a divine connection. Okay. Yes. This is something that you've already invested in. Okay. So at this time, yeah, at this time, it could be something that is, maybe bringing you some emotional pain. Maybe there's some distance between you and whoever this individual is at this current moment. But this move is definitely going to help either bring this connection together to a real relationship, or wherever you're moving to, you're gonna find your divine partner. Okay. And like I said, for some of you guys, this is something that you've already invested in. Okay. But it's gonna bring you out of a heartbreaking energy. So if you guys are feeling like, you want things to progress with whoever this is, and they're not progressing as much as you wanted to, after this move, you're going to see a total transformation. Okay. Yeah. Because you guys are going to be in Empress energy at this point. You guys will be embodying all the queens. You guys will be having that leadership energy, having the energy of strong finances, knowing how to earn your finances, balance your finances, using your wisdom and your logic, and also having a balanced heart. So this move is necessary. Okay. Necessary. Okay. For you guys to evolve. All right. And we got dance. It's time to dance. Get up and dance. Okay. So Spirit wants you guys to dance and move like you already there. Dancing is another, I feel like another energy that is about moving, because you're moving. So Spirit, I feel like it's saying, get up and be happy. Even though you're not there just yet, just remember to choose consciousness over conditioning. Maybe you don't know where you're moving. Maybe you don't know how you're moving, but celebrate in the energy that you are moving, okay, or that you have moved. Act as if you already have what Spirit is letting you know is coming in. So Spirit is saying, get up, dance, and celebrate this moment, okay? Because there's going to be a lot of transformation that comes with this move. Okay, there could be someone in your energy that is pretty obsessed with you at this time, and obsessed with what you're doing. Could be obsessing about you moving. Yeah, this is going to be some type of Jezebel energy. Somebody who is quite interesting, okay? This could be someone who has some type of emotions for you. I don't know. And this could be just two different women, okay? For you divine masculines, yeah, this could be somebody who's romantically interested in you, okay? This person is obsessed with knowing what you're doing, where you're moving, and what you have going on. And for you divine feminines, this could be just two women in your family. This could be an older woman and a younger woman who's very obsessed with what you're doing, okay? Obsessed with the happiness that you're displaying at this time. Yeah, but the spirits are keeping these people in confusion. There's so much going on with you right now that these people can't even put they don't even know which way to guess. They don't even know what they're looking at. They're absolutely confused about what's going on. So maybe one minute they think they're seeing something, and the next minute the spirit is showing them something else. So you don't have to worry about these people coming in disturbing what you got going on. Continue to focus on what spirit is placing on you. Okay? Because these people want to trip you up. So this could very well be the feminine that came out, the karmic feminine that came out earlier. Also mixed in with another feminine. So like I said, that karmic feminine was definitely going back and discussing something with somebody else. And this could be this Jezebel. They both could be involved in this gossiping, backbiting energy. These people want to trip you up in some way, but it's not going to happen. All they're going to do is trip themselves up. That's why spirit has this confusion out here. These people are going to be caught in their own confusion, and they're going to trip themselves up, trying to obsess over you and what you're doing. Okay, so now let me get y'all. Some more messages, and then we're gonna close out. Okay. Sorry, I'll have to get up and take a little walk. Okay, let's see here. We got a message here from Nefertum, and we got completeness. Okay, so yeah, there's a situation that's getting ready to wrap up and complete. Like I said, that came out in the first message where a cycle is getting ready to close out. So there's a cycle that is definitely completing, and a new one is going to be beginning for you. And some of you guys have already completed this cycle. That's what it's looking like for most of you guys, that this cycle is completed or right at the verge of completing, and you guys are starting a new cycle. Okay, and we got devastation. Yeah. So whoever these energies are, this karmic feminine, this obsessive individual, and this Jezebel, these people are going to be in devastation because they're not going to be going with you into this new era. Okay? This new era is going to involve a relationship, a divine connection. Could possibly even involve you having 2 children with whoever this person is. But it's definitely going to involve you nurturing a new relationship that is divinely guided. Okay, now let me get a message here from Archangel Michael. And we got go forward fearlessly. Okay, so yes, that is a beautiful message. Archangel Michael wants y'all to know. Go forward fearlessly. Release this situation. This situation is completed and over with. And you guys have learned the lessons that you needed to learn on your previous timeline. And now it's time for evolution, evolving of your finances, moving on, moving to a new home, and moving into a beautiful divine connection. Okay, so we have a message here from Atom. I am the hidden fullness. And then we have a message here from Divine Sophia and Divine Christ. We got wisdom, pause and see clarity. Okay, so Spirit is wanting to see the clarity that you guys already have in your life. Okay, all right. Well, I want to say thank you guys again for stopping back in on BBL Beauty, and that's Beauty Beyond Looks. I'm sending you guys all love and light, and may these messages serve y'all truth, y'all love, and y'all legacy. I love you all. Namaste.